Welcome back to the First Time Traveler series. This is video number 3 of the series. It's about packing. In this video, we're going to talk about 6 essential steps to packing for your trip. Hi, I'm Colleen,
And I'm Sean. Welcome to Travel is for You,
where we share traveling tips and knowledge that we have gained from years of international travel experience.
So step 1 is to get a good carry-on suitcase. We say carry-on, but we still check our carry-on in. The one we use is made by Briggs & Riley. It has 8 wheels and very easy to take it anywhere. Those 8 wheels come in handy. You don't have to even feel the weight. You just push it and it goes.
Also has a lifetime warranty.
And it also has a lifetime warranty.
You're like, well, we check our bag. Why are you using a carry-on? The reason we use a carry-on size is, for one thing, it minimizes what we take. So we've discovered, honestly, I've discovered for myself, I have a tendency to overpack. I no longer do that. But part of it that's made it possible for me to make that adjustment is that we've limited ourselves to a carry-on. When you're in the London Underground and you have to carry your suitcases up and down the stairs, and unfortunately there are places like that, you don't want to be carrying some big gigantic suitcase. You want the lightest suitcase you can possibly get with the least amount of clothes, because less is more for sure.
Less is more for sure. You will have everything that you need in your carry-on. That's what is our experience now. We used to think that we needed 100 different things, but now, since we have traveled so much, we know that there are certain items we need, and that is it. Anything additional is just extra weight that you don't need.
Step number 2 is to have a backpack. You need to have something that you can easily carry. I think a backpack is good because you can be hands-free. You're going to need things on the plane when you first get to your destination. Let's say your luggage gets lost. I always carry in my backpack a change of clothes. You're going to need to bring with you things to access on the plane. You might want to have one of those neck pillows that you inflate, or I would recommend that you carry with you something warmer for on the airplane. Put that in your backpack.
So one of the things that I have in my backpack is power bank. Power banks are not allowed to be checked in because these batteries could get hot while flying. So that goes in your backpack.
Electronics. I carry my plugs to charge my phone, those kind of things. You cannot pack in your check-in anything that has a rechargeable battery in it. So your laptop has to be with you. And rather than carry it under your arms, get a good backpack that you can put it in, along with your medication, your passport. You might want a snack for the plane. You might want to carry an empty bottle that you can fill up and put water in. All those things. So you need a place. You can't be juggling all these things around as you go through security and immigration. So have a nice backpack, not too heavy, not too big, that you can carry those things in, and it'll make your trip a lot easier.
Step number 3 is to research the weather. So if we are going somewhere in September, I look up what is the weather like in September. That helps us to plan our clothing. You do not want to carry anything with you that you basically don't need. So if the weather is warm and comfortable, you don't need your heavy jackets. But if it's really cold, like in Iceland, you want to pack your heavy jackets also. Now, when we say research the weather, whatever clothing you need, even if these are jackets or raincoats, you should always buy the one that says packable, because they become a lot smaller and will help you pack those into your carry-on bag.
And one of the things that we do, like we're traveling someplace and it's warmer weather, you still should take a raincoat with you, a nice light rain jacket. And then that one can be used if, for example, the weather changes and there's a cool front and you're a little chilly at night or early in the morning. You can just put on that rain jacket, and if it gets really cold, you can start adding layers underneath it so that you're ready to go. I always wear merino wool. Merino wool, I have summer weight and I have winter weight. If I put one of those or 2 of those shirts underneath a rain jacket, it's almost like a puffer jacket. So I don't have to carry extra things. I'm just carrying what I would normally wear, and then I adapt to the weather with that.
Typically, rain jackets are very packable and they make very good windbreakers.
Yeah. When it comes to really cold weather, you don't want to have a rain jacket and a big heavy jacket. You should combine those two into a waterproof warm jacket. And we bought some from REI. They took us all over Iceland, Svalbard, practically the North Pole. They were incredible. And they compressed down. Now, they were pretty big when they compressed down because these were big jackets. But considering the amount of volume that they are when they expand out, they were really actually pretty compact.
Down jackets are wonderful.
Yeah. Step number 4. So now you know the weather, you kind of have a good idea of what you're going to need to have with you, but you have way too many things that you put out to pack. I use the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method. 5 shirts, 4 pants, and that includes capris if it's summertime for me. If you wear shorts, that is included in there as well. 3 is extra layers and extra things. Like I take a skirt as one of my 3 items. I take some leggings that I can wear under my skirt if it's a little cooler. A sweater to wear on the plane. Then 2 is 2 pairs of shoes, and that includes the one that I'm wearing. So I'm really only packing 1 pair of shoes. And then the 1 is 1 suitcase. And that's where the smaller, compact size carry-on comes in.
I use the same method. A good example is instead of having 4 pants, I have 2 pants and 2 shorts.
Yeah.
And never felt a need for an extra one.
So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 provides not just 4 outfits, not just 5 outfits, but the combination is like many, many outfits. So you just learn to make sure that everything that you pack goes with everything else. So if you've got 1 pair of orange shorts that can only be with the white shirt, don't take those orange shorts. You need shorts or pants that are going to work with every one of your shirts, not just some of them, because that gives you a lot of diversity. It'll keep you from feeling like you're wearing the same clothes every day, right? So it works out really well.
As a side note, I used to have shirts that somebody would look and say, "Oh, that is such a cool shirt." I no longer take those shirts. I take I take good shirts so that I can combine them with whatever pants or whatever shorts.
And nobody knows that you're wearing the same pants.
And the 6th day, if I have the same shirt on, nobody knows. It's a nice shirt, but it's not the one that will stand out.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a good method.
Step number 5 is to get packing cubes. Packing cubes make your life a lot easier while traveling. So people do the packing differently, but with a packing cube, you can always tell that your pants are here and your shirts are here, and it just makes life easier.
Yeah, I have 2 large packing cubes. One has my pants and the other one has my shirts. And then I have medium-sized ones that I put all the other things in. But it's really nice because, like Sean said, when sometimes we don't unpack. If we're someplace staying over at the airport for a day or so, you're not going to unpack everything. But I know I can just reach into my suitcase. If I need a pair of pants, I just grab a pair, or I need a shirt. I don't have to dig through and unpack the entire suitcase. And also, if security ever looks in your suitcase and they need to look around, they don't send you back this crazy mixed up suitcase. Everything is still in your packing bags, and it makes things a lot easier to recover from that search. So
one suggestion on packing cubes is to get see-through packing cubes, because when you are in a hotel room, you can pretty much see what's where.
Yeah, I actually mark mine. I have a P for pants and an S for shirts written on them, but different colors also work really well. We have some packing cubes in the description that include all those different features, and I think it's a good idea because it gives you just a little more organization along the way.
A better way to tag them is to T for tops and B for bottoms. That's how I do it.
Oh, yeah. Step number 6 is now you're ready to pack. Now you've got everything done in your packing cubes. You know what you're wearing, and everything is nicely rolled up in your packing cube. And you put it in your suitcase. Well, what do you do with all the other things? We know your clothes are going to go in your suitcase, but what about your passport? Where should you keep that? The answer is don't send it in your checked luggage. And you would be surprised how many people have made that mistake. Don't put it in your checked luggage. You're going to need it, right, to get into the other country. Also, don't put your medicine in your checked bag. Keep it with you, because if something happens, you need to be ready for a couple of days. Let's say your bag is misplaced. It stays in London and you're on your way to Barcelona. Well, you know what? It's not the end of the world. If you've got a change of clothes in your backpack, You have all your medicine for a week or so with you. You're not worried about it. Your luggage will catch up with you, usually within a day or so, and everything will be fine. Your passport needs to be with you, your medicine, any important papers. You should have those things with you in your carry-on, which is your backpack.
Typically, I pack everything that's not breakable into my checked luggage, and anything that could potentially break, I just keep it in my backpack.
Or that's valuable.
Or it's valuable.
Yeah, it would be
Exactly.
valuable to us. Electronics and those things, we always keep those with us.
Yep.
Yeah.
To recap, step number 1 is to get a good suitcase. Step number 2 is to get a good backpack. Step number 3 is to look at the weather where you're going so that you can pack accordingly. Step number 4 is the packing 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then step number 5 is the packing cubes that will help you organize much better. And then step number 6 is to decide what goes in your checked luggage and what goes in your backpack.
So thank you very much for watching this video. We hope that it's been useful for you. If you think that it has been, please subscribe or like the video. We'd love to hear your comments about the information that we provided. This is the end of our First Time Traveler series, and we hope that it's been useful. If you haven't seen the other 2 videos, please watch them. We'll post them here and here. And we look forward to seeing you on the next video.
And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments and we'll try our best to answer those.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye.
About to leave, already packing, come with me.